All right, folks, you're live with Godfather West Coast Hip Hop. It's Tuesday, y'all, and we are live right here where it all happened back in the day, Zotown Studios. The spot you saw straight out of Compton where Easy was stumbling and throwing folks out the room when he was trying to get his rap game on. And I'm still here after all these years. Me and the bank still getting along, folks. And today I got my podcast. I got me some new microphones. I got me a new connection to the internet, so my sound should be a lot better. I got me a new hot guest over here, my boy. Oh, man, producer, DJ extraordinaire. He does it all, y'all. My man on my left tonight, today, this evening, none other than DJ Qwesscoast. How you doing, Doc?
I'm feeling great, man.
Put something on me, right? Oh, man, we good, man. I'm glad to have you on the show, man. I'm glad you were able to step in for me today, man, because I got my guest had a little family emergency, so he couldn't step up. And I'm glad you was able to come through with your daughter over there. How you doing, baby?
Hey,
we got an audience today over here, y'all. We got an audience, and it's about to go down right here in Lonzo Land Studios, Zotown Studios. Hey, folks, we've been getting the music. Look here. Y'all must be feeling this show some way from a fashion, because I'm getting music from all over. I'm not even soliciting like I used to, and folks are just sending me tracks left and right. In fact, we got tracks left over from last week we couldn't get to last week. So we're going to kick off the show in just a minute, y'all, with some brand new music. And again, y'all, we got all kind of genres. So if you think this is because I'm the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, you want to hear hip hop, you got me messed up. If you think this is because I'm the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, all you're going to hear is hip hop. You're on the wrong this is the new music, not the new hip hop music. It's a new music webinar. So I show love to everybody. R&B, gospel. I played the Christmas song 2 weeks ago. I played reggae songs. Whatever they bring me, I'll give them a shot, because I believe everybody has an opportunity needs an opportunity to be heard. And I'm a DJ first and foremost, like you.
Yeah.
So as a DJ, I got to be a music lover. I mean, I'm not just a hip hop music. I'm not that one dimensional. So when people send me songs, I give them a shot. And right now I'm gonna drop one that I just got from my boy, New York City. Ken sent me a track, sent me a couple of tracks.
Nice.
And this is one of them right here, y'all. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes. You see up?
Long intro.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
It's called What They Gonna Do, y'all? What They Gonna Do? I'm waiting for it to do it.
Tell me what you gonna do when your light don't work, when you hit that button. Tell me what you gonna do when you're at that church and you can't give nothing. Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you gonna do. Keep struggling. Tell me what you gonna do when you got 4 kids and they don't eat shit, and you just notice the eviction, notice that you still need rent. Tell me what you gonna do besides keep hustling. So tell me what you gonna do. Can't keep struggling. Now tell me what you gonna do when you're trying to go to work but you still need gas. What you gonna do when you open that door and you see that mask? Tell me what you gonna do. First in the 15 bill collector on that ass. Tell me what you gonna do. They want that guy. Tell me what you gonna do. Oh. Tell me what you gonna do. Oh. Tell me what you gonna do. Oh. Now tell me what you gonna do. I'm talking to you. What are you gonna do? 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 Now tell me what you gonna do when you find out most of the dog in spite. Tell me what you gonna do when you see them dogs go off no bite. Tell me what you gonna do When they hit that left, then they hit that right, cause you got that brick, cause you about that life, then you see them lights. Tell me, what you gonna do when you see them boys giving out them cars? What you gonna do when the broad on the phone talk about it's yours? What you gonna do when you just got fired on your day off? Can't even get on the phone with your boss because you laid off. No job.
Don't bother coming in tomorrow. We had to make some cuts.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
What you gonna do?
All right, y'all.
Don't know, you don't know. What you gonna
That
do?
is Papa Roux. Papa Roux, R-E-U. That's how you spell it. Papa Roux.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you think about? What you gonna do, folks? Holla at your boy Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop. With my guest tonight, my man Qwesscoast, DJ Qwesscoast, y'all.
Yes, sir.
What you think about that, Quest?
I think he's telling a great story. Hip hop always talked about the struggle. Hip hop always came from the gutter, from the streets, and so he's telling a story. I know where he's going. I know what the song is about. I hear a little melody. It's kind of reggae-ish a little bit.
Right.
And it's art, man. So it's imitating life, and I like what he put in.
I remember. I think it was one of those. One of the. What's that called? The record pools.
Oh yeah.
You and I got into it. Not really got into it, but we was having a debate about something, and I think I ended up being wrong.
You might have been wrong. I might have been wrong. I don't know. I mean, you get into these debates about art, right? It's subjective. It's objective. It's like you have an opinion, I have an opinion.
Right.
And what I've learned over the years as a DJ is get out of your own way, DJ. Your personal preference is not always the best opinion that needs to be heard on other people's music. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I that's true. That's true. And I know as a DJ also, what I want to play at a party sometimes ain't what the crowd wants.
Yeah, it's true.
And a lot of DJs make that mistake. And they think they start playing for themselves.
Oh,
okay. And they start playing for themselves. Everybody else sitting there on their phone, they mad. They've already been paid in most cases, so they don't care no more. Okay. And I've seen it happen. Been sitting in the club sometimes and listening to some of these young cats come in and they just refuse to, people ask them to do certain things and they just refuse to do it. And even me, I'm not a big trap fan, but when I get a request, especially if it's in that time zone where anybody paying no attention,
right? And
the kids took over now. I did a wedding one recently, and the dad, the person who paid me, hey man, I don't want no.
He didn't want no hip hop.
He didn't want no hip hop. He didn't want no trap. Okay, cool, man.
Right.
But they made some cake, made some champagne. He ain't paying attention no more.
Right.
And I'm stuck with all the kids.
Right.
And wasn't for my son, I'd have been stuck because he had to go to YouTube. They asked me for something. I ain't who? Little who?
Man, hey, this for all the video gamers out there. You ever played a video game and you started season mode, right?
Okay.
And when you started season mode, it's in real time. So, the Kobe Bryants or the LeBron James, everybody who you see on TV is playing.
Okay.
I used to play the video game so much when I was a kid, I would simulate the seasons. I would simulate games, and I'd be 10, 20 seasons ahead of where we're at today.
Okay.
None of the players' names I could recognize.
Okay.
Anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Over time, so many artists come in, so many new things happen that if you don't stay current, like to the month,
right, to the minute,
you know what I'm saying, to the week, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you not in real time with the music, it's moving past you. And hip hop is all, I mean, it's not 100%, but it is a young man's sport.
It is. It is, man. And I had to concede to that.
It's tough.
I had to concede to that, but I also found that because it's hip hop is such a young man's sport, I find that there is the old generation that only wants an old DJ.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
They won't call, Lil Bobby, DJ Snake Puppy, or whatever the case may be, from the hood, because he gonna play a certain thing. They'll call Lonzo. They may call Quest.
That's interesting for me because I'm the middle child.
Right.
I told you this earlier because I can go rock your generation.
Okay.
I can play all the great. They be like, man, hey, what you know about that?
Right.
I've been hearing that my whole life.
Right.
But I can also go turn the kids up too. But I'm in the middle. So the pendulum is swinging towards like the grown folks stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm not mad at it. You know, the money is good. The parties are still fun, you know. But I don't get to do like the young hip hop parties like I want to, or that I think I should. You know what I'm saying?
Which one of them? Which one of them got the best money?
Got the best money?
Yeah.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay,
man.
I'm
You know what
just
I'm
wondering.
saying?
I'm just wondering.
I'm happy where I'm at.
I know
like,
when
I'm right in the middle.
Okay.
I'm right.
You know what? And you're absolutely correct. When I had the club, same thing. I wouldn't play at the club. I would play some parties at the club. If they had a certain clientele, I wouldn't play. I'm not going to subject myself to that because I don't know that. I would hey man, you do this right here. Okay. I called my other guy and he handled that. So anyway, all right, folks, we got some. I'm gonna play one of your songs right quick. Man, we got SOP. Is it SOP?
SOP, South of Pico. It's an acronym, SOP. Me and my brother K-Boy started a group about a year or two ago.
All right. Let's see what's happening, folks. Let's see what's happening.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. It's SOP, South of Pico. Shit. That's so bad. It's just such a vibe right now. I feel like one of them old school players trying to dig that. Love. Hey, this that SOP. They said it's money everywhere. I told them, let's go see. This that new wave, still eating tacos on Tuesday, sipping Douce. Ladies love me like Cool J. It's been a minute, but I'm still up on my grind though. Got cute women, they tell me fucking with blindfolds. My niggas different, we come from another time zone. They get to tripping, I keep a 9 like I'm Rondo. I'm from Los Angeles, won't you come south of Pico? Blue Pumas and the Pico, your bitch nasty, Hershey Depot. Jacking niggas like Depot, take off like I'm amigo. Foreign West, so the bitch gotta be foreign too. My wet simmer, but I mix that shit with orange.
She just want my time, I be on the grind. She be trying to spend it all, hard to save a dime. But she get what she like, anything she like. Cause when I hit a line, I don't gotta ask twice. She just give it up. She just give it up. The way she give it up, it's more than physical.
All right, y'all.
Hey, look. Yeah, this that SOP. KB, a call a play. I'm deeper than a wide receive. I like to find the things, explore the world in jet line of things. Ain't talking about no dime rings, not it's real life. Where my ride or die, my deeply rooted chocolate eye, freckle, thicko thighs. Bake a pie like my grandma, she make me get on mine. Shit, I'm focused at my focus. I didn't know it until I found that I didn't know it take a lot of trips. A lot of shit I can't acknowledge in my opulence. Product of how hard I'm going in my best day. Fully focused, confident, integrity, invest day. Tapped in, you know the quest way. Who faded now? Who me? Sometimes I like to burn it down when I'm in town. Come South Pico, Quest will be around for peace of mind. This money leave a big old legacy behind. I know my children's sons and daughters, them gon' be alright. That help me sleep at night. She just want my time. I be on the grind. She be trying.
All right, y'all.
But she get what she like.
We are live with Lonzo right here, y'all, on Facebook Live. The new music webinar every Tuesday with my guest tonight is DJ Qwesscoast, and that was him and it was the boy SOP. South of Pico. What my chat room got to say. My chat room a little quiet tonight, y'all. Come on with me. Lakers must be playing. Lakers playing tonight. Clippers playing tonight. Clippers playing tonight. I know. Now I know. I didn't been doing this long enough to realize when the Clippers and Lakers is playing, my numbers go down. I got some hard cards no matter what. But if the Lakers is playing, okay, I'm talking to myself for a little while. They're gonna chime in once somebody start making a definite move to the top. Right. They're gonna start chiming in. Hey folks, if you got something to say about that right there, give me a holler, y'all. We are live right here on Facebook Live. Chat room is open. It's a little quiet. Cozy ain't made it in with this wild talking self, with his good chatting self. Give me a call, y'all. Give me a holler, y'all, on the chat room. I see Robert Thomas is here. Robert, thank you for letting me know my sound is sounding good tonight, y'all. I appreciate that. We're trying our best to get this as great as possible, okay? And you know, we doing a little backyard boogie right now, but 2020 we getting, you know, we gonna have all the bugs out by then. It's gonna be a whole different thing jumping off here, folks. Stay tuned. Keep sending me the tracks. Keep sending me the songs. I'm making some I got some connections. I'm making them aware of the plan for 2020. So if you are interested in making some moves, we're gonna try and help you make them. I don't make no guarantees. All I do is put you in a position to make a move. That's what I do. All right?
Feel it.
Now, in the background here, some of y'all can see, he can't see, he got to look at the screen over here. We have a new thing we'll be promoting for 2020, and it's called Hood Peace.
Love that.
Hood Peace.
Need that.
Hood Peace.
Love that.
Without that, we don't have nothing. Yeah. If we can't bring peace to the community, we can't stop gentrification. We can't stop cop killings. We can't send kids to school. We can't do nothing. We have to learn how to resolve our problems without everything being a death sentence. Okay, that's the old man talking. That's the grown man talking. That's the grown man with grandkids. I don't want to get that phone call. I know nobody else wants to get that phone call. So we got to figure out a way to bring some peace to the community so that we can move forward as a people.
Yeah.
With Hood Peace, you get more business. With Hood Peace, you might get a theater inside the community, not just one. With Hood Peace, you might get a skating ring one day. So these are some of the things that people have to understand, that because there's such a level of violence in the Black community, these things, you know, there's one character, one entity that most people are not really aware of when it comes to business. It's not the city. It's not the police. It's not the landlord. It's a hidden hand, the insurance companies. So when the insurance company decides to raise your rate, even if your landlord don't raise your rent, it makes your cost of doing business go up.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you have shooting and violence in that area on a regular basis, it makes it hard for us to have businesses. So even if you get the business, first time you get a shooting, insurance rate's gonna go up. So these are things that I've learned over the years, being in business, in the hood for 40 years.
Right.
So I realized that Hood Peace is something we have to have. And second of all, you ever thought about this? Nobody make the hood hot but us. Talk to me.
Man, you know, it's a very complex situation. It's not a one solution problem that we facing.
Okay.
We need access to education.
Right.
We need access to more resources so we can get into business. And I was talking to somebody today about the political process, and you know, I've been producing a lot of large community festivals and events, if you will, and it brings me closer to the politicians so I can have you know, conversations with,
right.
you know, and it puts me on a level playing field, at least to speak with them and engage with them. And I never would consider myself ever a politician, but Dr. Claude Anderson said a long time ago, you have no political seat at the table if you first do not have a thriving business. You have to have a thriving business to get a seat at the table, to get the police to even consider you, because you're not a stakeholder if you're not an owner in the business. You're not a stakeholder, in the community. If you don't have property, if you don't have a business, then you're not a stakeholder. You're just in the community and passing through almost. And so with that being said, you have people that take people got a lot of pride in the hood, right? People got, we named it, it's a whole gang culture based off of it, right? But at the same time, we'll trash our streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't have ownership, because you don't have responsibilities, nobody holding you accountable for, you know, what the neighborhood looks like and whatnot. And you're just taking off of the table. You know what I'm saying? It's not to point the finger at the victim. This is us. This is us in our condition. And we're in our condition, you know, for obvious reasons that come way before all of us.
Okay.
Ancestral lineage, right? This was kind of placed, it's systematic, and we're here. But at the same time, the mind is where they've been attacking us. That's what the Willie Lynch syndrome is, and all of that. So
I got you.
So for us to get outside of our mind,
right?
Like I'm driving through the hood today, and you know the brother's walking down the street, with the mean mug on his face. He's looking at every car. He's on defense.
Nigga scared.
He's scared. Really, he's scared. He don't know who gonna pull up, who might jump out on him, what he's gonna encounter.
Right.
And imagine growing up every day like that.
Man, that's terrible.
It's I grew up like that myself, and so with that, we all have to take some time. And it sounds like, you know, Dr. Phil's, people have called me before and whatnot, but it starts in the mind.
Right.
We have to change the conversation in our head.
Right.
That conversation in your head, you know what I'm talking about. That conversation in your head be telling you some crazy shit sometimes. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to believe it. You can control that conversation in your head, but it's practice.
Right.
It's like muscle memory, bro.
Exactly. That's why I put it on the mind. Hood Peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's a campaign.
Come on.
It's like like whoever gonna run for Democrats in 2020, Hood Peace be right next to him. All right, folks, we got some more music. I got a song that I think I missed last week. And I missed one last week, and we're gonna drop it right quick. Make sure my no.
That's his romance right there.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
That's wrong. That's wrong song. Okay, here we go, folks. Keep your head up. Imp the Great, IMP the Great, Imp the Great. Call Keep Your Head Up, folks. Here we go.
Let's go.
Keep your head up in these tight trifling times. Get your bread up. Haters got me writing these rhymes. I know you fed up. Believe them when they show you them signs. But never let up or look like keep your eye on the grind. Just keep your head up in these tight trifling times. Get your bread up. Haters got me writing these rhymes. I know you fed up. Believe them when they show you them signs. But never let up or look like keep your eye on the grind. Oh, it's so ungrateful and no, they won't be faithful. Just know they got a plan. The plan is to erase you to smile. Really hate you to smile. Anything. You keep it 100, but they keep scheming. They all gonna start out humble, but soon you put your dreams in your house, in your life, in your spouse, in your car. Keep them dead weight niggas out the house in the garage. Bitch, stupid, more foul shit with bird brew. I tried to warn myself about to say, I heard you. Look what happened to me, you see. I got feel like piano keys. I got burned in the first degree. I'm the trust in Lord. Fairly white man say, make your hand do. Yeah, y'all ain't coming, they all gonna come and they can't stand you. You smarter than work harder than you got all the resources. But when you see them red flags, it's time to people. Keep your head up in these tight trifling times. Get your bread up, they just got you right in this rhyme. I know you fed up, believe them when they show you the signs. But never let up, or look like keep your eye on the grind. Just keep your head up in these tight trifling times. Get your bread up, they just got you right in this rhyme. I know you fed up, believe them when they show you the signs. But never let up, or look like keep your eye on the grind.
All right, y'all. That's called Keep Your Head Up.
Yeah.
By Imp. I don't know if it's Imp or IMP the Great, because sometimes people have them initials. I'm gonna say Imp the Great, y'all. I got this yesterday. Now, most of the time, most of the songs I'm playing, never heard before.
You just give them a run.
I give them a run, folks. I give them a run. So if you hear something you like or something you don't like, y'all know where to put it at right here in the chat room. Chat room is quiet. I'm not refresh this or something. Come on, this is unlike them. You must got them nervous or something, Quest.
I ain't get them nervous, baby. You know.
Here they go. Here they are. Here they go. Here they go. They was in there. I had to push the wrong button. Okay.
You have to refresh.
All right. Let me see here. I don't know what song. I didn't know what song they on. K-Dub joined. Joseph Jones. What's up, Joseph? Daniel Ross joins. Douglas Brooks. We a little behind on the songs. I don't know which one. It's that was Fly. I don't know which one that was. Sounds a lot better. Thank you, Doc. Boss Man.
That must
good
be,
evening.
That was Fly must be me. Shout out to Robert Thomas because we start talking about Hood Peace after.
Excuse me, y'all dropping knowledge on Hood Peace. Yes, we are. Excuse me, I had to belch it. Caught me off guard. What's up, Malika? She a little fine self out there in the IE. Kenneth, I don't know if you fine. You ain't fine, nigga. What's up, Eddie Goodman? There he is. There he is. Brazil didn't like that one at all. She said turn it off. Eddie Goodman gave him all his thumbs.
Up or down?
Down. Oh, Eddie don't give nothing up, thumbs up. Who's this? Cemento Joe. What's up, Cemento? Brazil said sounds like he was having fun in the bathroom. Okay, that's why we here, y'all. We have Cemento said, "What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?"
Yeah.
Karen Fronda Dixon said, "Hey, Lonzo. Hey, Karen. Hey, folks. I'm glad I was a little off. I messed around, had to refresh my page. I thought y'all was going somewhere around there. Now we got a whole bunch of folks. We got professionals on the line. Eddie Goodman is a professional.
Nice.
Danto is Cemento. I'm sorry, Cemento is a professional. Eddie Goodman's a professional. Some folks are just tuning in just for the heck of it. And I love getting their feedback because, you know, what we like and what I like is sometimes different than somebody else may like. Now, this right here, it could do some work.
Yeah, Lonzo, let me chime in.
Go ahead.
I like the message.
Okay.
I like what he was saying lyrically. I thought he has potential as a rapper. I think he can rap, you know. I didn't like the production.
Right.
I thought the production was kind of elementary, and the hook lost me.
Okay.
The hook wasn't it.
You know, and that's what I want from my people on my left, okay? I want constructive criticism, okay? Because people send us the music. Everybody ain't ready, but they giving it a try.
Yeah, for sure.
And if, you know, this is something that I had to learn. I'm a Toastmaster, okay?
Okay, yeah, that's classic. Come on.
Okay.
We don't get that type of training in the hood.
Okay,
no
right. And see, in Toastmasters, no matter how bad, you can come there stuttering, okay? They give you some positive feedback. You studied very well, okay?
I was just checking out Brazil. She said she just got a pass on that. It just wasn't it, huh?
It wasn't it. You know, it needs some work. It needs a lot of work.
We can't be afraid to say that. Like, an artist can't be afraid to get feedback. I was at an event with BPM Supreme and DJ Head yesterday, and we were doing this in front of artists in their face.
Right.
And it's never a good feeling when somebody tell your shit whack.
Right.
But it's sometimes what you need to hear to go back and get better. You know?
Right. And sometimes you hit, hey man, you got this, and this right here ain't happening.
There it is.
Okay. So that lets you know you may have good potential as a rapper and as a writer, but you as a producer, you need to go get some help.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. There's always beat stars. Okay. All right, folks, we are live with Lonzo, Godfather West Coast Hip Hop, and my man DJ Qwesscoast sitting up here. The 2020. What category did you win?
Oh man.
The future. What's that? I forgot. I ain't got a flyer back here.
Male DJ of the Year.
Male DJ of the Year. The Lyrical Revolution is producing a unsung heroes of West Coast Hip Hop award show.
Yeah.
January 18th. Compton, California, at the Dollar High Center. Shout outs to Isaac Galvan for helping us put this together.
No question.
And we're honoring some of the people here on the West Coast who don't make the documentaries. You don't hear them on the radio. They ain't going to be on the Breakfast Club, but they played a major role in making things happen here in the city. And because I've been in the game so long, I know a lot of these people personally. I know their contributions, and it was bestowed upon me. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to wait till this man is dead to tell him I appreciate what he did for the game, okay? Wow. You know, in true story, I'm going to give you a quick story if we could play our next song. One of my best friends, man, dude, I went to kindergarten with, okay? Sandbox. Okay?
Sandbox.
We stayed tight all our lives from kindergarten. He moved out to IE, got sick, I didn't know it, and died.
Wow.
His brother found my house the day before the funeral. I had to deal with the shock of my friend dying, my longtime friend who got me in the video and all kind of stuff, who got me in the video, lied for me all kind of times. Him dying, trying to drive from my house to San Bernardino, wiping tears the whole time, get to the funeral, and I got 2 minutes to talk about a cat I've been known for 40 years.
Wow.
You got 2 minutes. Because they got somebody else coming in next. Somebody else he got a date with had a date with death. They got to get they going away party too. Basically, what a funeral is, a going away party. Anyway, and I'm sitting there trying to talk, choking up the whole time, and I realized that ain't fair. So as I meet people, I make it a point to tell you how I feel about you when I see you. And that inspired me to do an award show. I did this before, and I'm doing it again through my nonprofit, the Lyrical Revolution. You're one of the honorees, along with Edwin Vaults from Uncle Jam's Army and Music People. Big DJ Reg, guy been in the game long as I have. He just been grinding with the speakers and and DJ and DJ Spark, female DJ for was it Layla Hathaway? Layla Hathaway, okay. Be grinding.
DJ Spark, that's my homie. She put me on. She gave me a gig. She gave me a great gig one time. She started DJing for Layla Hathaway.
Okay.
But she was already DJing for Omarion.
Oh, okay.
So Omarion needed a DJ.
Right.
And I got to feel.
See what I'm saying? I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that.
So
see?
Shouts out to Spark. I forever love her.
She going, man. I talked to her Sunday. She's going to get her electrical engineering degree.
I love that. I see her studying hard. She be on tour studying, doing homework.
Yeah.
Shouts out to her and Megan Thee Stallion. They both in school right now and working hard.
You know what? And this whole little thing to do, it's great while you're young, but you got to have a backup plan.
I wouldn't call it a backup plan. You got to just see the trajectory.
Okay.
You got to know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And you need certain tools like on your belt.
Okay.
To be able to use. And so for her being an electrical engineer, that don't mean she about to go
quit
and do something else. She might create a fucking speaker or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She might design the next, piece of hardware that we need or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
amen.
Or she could go work at JBL or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Do some real. Do some other real stuff.
Shouts out to her, man.
Hey, what's up, David? I see David in the house. I see Suzanne in the house. Hey, folks, thank y'all for tuning in right now. You're live with Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, and we're doing New Music Wednesday, New Music Tuesday. I don't know why I keep getting my days all crossed up. New Music Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we do a new music webinar right here live from Zotown Studios.
Hello.
And we got a song. What we got here?
What you got next?
Partying at the shopping mall. Okay. Partying at the shopping mall. Let's see what they talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
All right, here we go. Timeless, y'all.
Hair done, nails fit, black car check. Body on fleek, red bottoms on my feet. VIP in the club like check. I was born a ball. I'ma show 'em all. Had my birthday party in a shopping mall. They said I couldn't do it. They said it can't be done. This is how it feels to be number one. Don't stop, we gon' get it. This is won't stop, we gon' get it. Can't stop, we gon' get it. Don't stop, to be number one. Valet the whip, throw the key. HBIC taking over and I'm VIP. Tiffany Lynch on my feet, popping them beats. Grinding, I said we gon' eat. Straight to the top of the hill. $1 million deal. Got it cause I keep it real. Came on the game. When Dizzy on the beat, yes, the M to the D. On my wedding day, I'm in Gucci frames. Ferragamos on my feet, but you look out of place. Haters hating on me, now they all up on me. For y'all it never rains, like Tony. No matter what you say, or what cost you claim, it's best you recognize a boss. When you see me, man, know that I can't explain everything I want, you lost. I keep on the G, how to live in the scene. That's why I live on my free. Look at the smile I wear. In my head, that's me. You knew me back in the day. You knew my hustle, still you would hate and say, girl, you should stop what you do. I hustle harder, so you number 2 and 3. We gon' get it. This is won't stop, we gon' get it. Paint, we gon' get it. Don't stop, we gon' get it. This is paint, we gon' get it. Don't stop, we gon' get it. Don't stop, no matter what you say, or what cost you claim, it's best you recognize the pulse. When you see me, man, know that I can't blame everything think I want you lost. We gon' pop the bags, throw it in the bag. No, we don't care what it costs. Cause we're falling hard, back on the boulevard. Now let's show them how to floss. Hair done, nails hit, black car check. Body on fleek, red bottoms on my feet, VIP in the club like tech.
All right, y'all. That is Party at the Shopping Mall by Timeless. I like that. I don't know about nobody. I thought it was kind of dope. Talk to me, Quest.
I felt the energy was up. It was good energy. I like the way she's playing with her voice.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? All of that, that's really dope. Beat was dope. Yeah, I can't say nothing bad about it.
Now my chat room, my Eddie, he don't like nothing. Okay, I tell you, he don't like nothing. Okay, I think he only got one button on his goddamn computer. Excuse me, I'm sorry, baby over there. On this computer, it's only the thumbs down button. Robert Thompson's a Party at the Shopping Mall. Catchy. I ain't mad at you, Doc. I see my son-in-law in the house. What's up with it, Riley? Fun music, but can use a little work on the mixing and tones. Okay, that's Brazil. Yeah. Cemento says, great talent, needs a little help on the production. Cemento likes that. Oh, much love, Cemento. What's up, Big Al? Big Al's in the house, another rapper and producer.
Big Al, what's up, baby?
Another underrated brother. Classic
LAMC.
Come on, man. Come on. Big Al been winning contests and flowing since he was Big Al. He medium Al now. Okay. He medium Al now, but he was Big Al for a while. Absolutely. He was kicking ass back then.
Remember when he was on what was it called? In the Cut or something? Make the Cut, or I think Left Eye was the host.
Oh, that's the one with Edna Sims had. Wasn't it the Edna Sims show?
I don't remember who produced it. But
okay.
I remember Left Eye and I remember Al on it. I was like, I know.
I remember because just the other day I saw Edna on another talk show talking about that show.
Wow.
And she had brought Lisa Left Eye was the host. Edna was supposed to bring me on the show, but they canceled it before I got a chance to get on there.
Hey,
but yeah, much love. I see what's up, Professor? How you doing? I see Professor in the house. Professor Conley in the house. I hope you got that text I sent you earlier, Doc, about this big meeting we got on Thursday night. Oh, I'm just dropping all my business like it ain't nobody's business. Anyway, folks, I like the song. I think the girl had a lot of talent. She had a great flow. Production wasn't horrible. Of course, they could always use a different mix, but that's a matter of taste too.
It's a matter of taste. I mean, I always tell artists though that the mix is more important than anything.
Yeah.
You think about like an artist like Kendrick Lamar and what Ali has done for him as an artist.
Okay.
I think sound engineers don't get the credit that they deserve.
They some unsung heroes.
They unsung heroes for sure, because we don't even know who mixes most of the time.
Right.
But the mix is so important. And then you look back at the artists like just today. Like you could go way back, Gamble and Huff and Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and you can just tell who was doing what. They were making the music and mixing it. Quincy Jones, the whole right. But up to date, Drake, he talks about Fody. Fody is his engineer producer partner. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar got Ali, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Future, he got a guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their guy
right.
now, and that's what keeps their sound together. That's so important.
You ever work with Mike Frankie?
I do know Mike.
Mike was on the show about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and we talked about that the same thing. Mike is my guy. Okay. When I do a project, Mike is the one that puts the glaze on it and makes sure everybody is happy and give it that punch that we need to take it to the next level.
So we're gonna tie it all back together. Mike is your guy. You know who introduced me to Mike and had me working with him?
Who's that?
My big brother, DJ Battlecat.
Battlecat met here we go. DJ Battlecat met Mike through me.
I knew it. When you said that, I was like, now it makes sense.
We was all back here working, and Battlecat was running with the wrecking crew. He jumped in, and Mike was working on a project for us, and they've been working ever since.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's all good, folks. See how small the world is and shrinking every day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, folks. We got, last week we had Stan the Guitar Man was on the show.
Okay.
And Stan sent me a song, but I didn't get a chance to play it. I told him I'm gonna play it today, and I'm gonna give it to him right now. A little something from my man, Stan the Guitar Man, y'all. He said it's a little old, but it's still good.
Good music right here.
I love it, man.
Good music. I can hear live the instrumentation.
Yes, sir.
It. Yeah, it's dope.
Stan the Guitar Man, y'all. From my old album, we didn't get to play last week, man. I like it.
Yeah. She said, imagine how I feel. Imagine making magic with passion and all zeal. Set your actions with your habits. So handle the point, my dear, and to the point of understanding when knowledge is all clear. Fear not me. I'm dope as a ghetto corner. A blessing in my zone. If you make it another summer, I got that Gil Scott, Billy Paul, Robertson aroma. Don't judge me, cause Herb helped me get through my diploma. I'm amazing. Not cause I live my life like Satan. See, I grew up building schools with pops. I'm good on pavement. Lyrics are ever blazing. Times are ever changing. What rhymes up if the people just call me the space station? It's time to own your mind. Destined, that's by design. But accurate calculations is measured by your applying. So fly high, bye-bye. Nirvana and experience. The quest of life show, but I call it a long period.
All right, y'all. That's my man Qwesscoast in the house, y'all. Dropping a freestyle. Y'all are just grinning over the corner. Hey, baby, you proud of your daddy, ain't you? I ain't mad at you.
Hey, I just had to do it because I felt inspired.
All right, y'all. That was my man, Stan the Guitar Man, called My Time. I thought that was a very funky track, man.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that, dude. That's like a one of them songs that you play in the intro of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's, you know, or you could, that's the track for the song track for the hero coming into the, you know, and as they run the credits or whatever, something that's banging that, you know, lets you do something else, but you came in with your own flow off the top of the dome. Man, I didn't know you flowed like that, Doc.
Yeah, I've been holding back, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding back. I've been making the music, but I ain't put it out. So now I'm like, you know.
What you scared of?
You know, I was in my own way. I felt like I wasn't ready for the rejection. I wasn't ready to.
Oh, so you came to the wrong place. You can't be doing that, Doc. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just telling you the truth. I man. You know.
You know what?
No longer though. No
Anything that you do, you got to be prepared for the haterade. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect example. When I started this show a month ago, I started this show in October. I caught hell because my shit was not together.
It wasn't together. Right?
It wasn't together.
Yeah.
But because I know I got people watching me, it makes me strive to do better every week. Mm-hmm. You know, last week I had microphone issues. I ain't got microphone issues this week, doggone it. And they say my sound sounds a lot better.
Hey.
Because we got a live Ethernet connection, and you know, so that when you put it out there, and you respect the people and they respect you enough to say, hey, man, I get phone calls after the show, blah, 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 blah. Try this right here, Doc.
Your feedback.
My feedback. You got to have that feedback, okay?
You got to be open to it too, right?
But see, understand this. If a person really care about you, they're not going to be a cheerleader. You don't want no cheerleaders. You want supporters. You don't want cheerleaders.
Ooh, that's deep.
Okay? You want supporters. You don't want cheerleaders. See, cheerleaders will get you messed up, okay? They'll tell you that you're the sweet, baddest thing in the world and laugh behind your back later on. A supporter going to give you some real constructive criticism, put you up on some game, give you some direction, and see how you deal with it, okay? And that's what you want. You want supporters, not cheerleaders. Cheerleaders, all they do is kiss your butt because they want free tickets to your show.
I like what you just said. Me and my buddies, we always had this little thing when it comes to relationships. We always say, you know, and girls was in the conversation too. We would say, you know, in a relationship, your partner should be either a fullback or a cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just go get out and block for you and like really get in there with you, or at least cheer you on. But I'm gonna change the cheerleader part to a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Because you want somebody to cheer you on, but you want them to just be behind you and support you and not just like tell you it's good if it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
A supporter will buy tickets and don't show up.
I love that.
Okay.
We're not mad at you.
A supporter, hey man, I like what you're doing. I can't come. I'm still gonna buy 2 tickets.
Hello.
Okay. I'm gonna give them to somebody else that can come. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a supporter. Okay. A cheerleader, man, I was there when you started. I can't get in free. I'm trying to make some money. Well, man, I'm your boy.
Yeah, I'm part of the VIP.
Okay, everybody want to be in VIP, but anybody qualified to be VIP?
They ain't trying to pay the cost.
They ain't trying to pay the cost. Okay, and I tell anybody, if you're an artist and if you're a homie to an artist, find yourself something that artist needs and provide it to your boy. That's a supporter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just think because he got a record deal or he's coming up that you entitled to be a part of his entourage because you from the same neighborhood. Man, learn how to sell some T-shirts, learn how to make some T-shirts, learn how to be bodyguard, driver, cater, something that this man needs. So as he grows, you can grow with him and not just be a hanger-on. Because what's going to happen is, as a person gets bigger, they're going to need these services. And there's always this one little problem that comes into play. It's called money. Okay, I can't afford the caterer. I'm bringing 4 or 5 of my homies with me who really don't do a whole lot. So now you got to stay home because I got to pay this caterer or the photographer or the videographer. It don't take nothing to hold a camera, man. Just follow that brother around with a camera to get his B-roll. So as his career blows up, you got the B-roll for him and you've provided a service. It don't take a whole lot to be a videographer, man. You can do it with a home camera. And I saw Quincy Jones's video. Most of it was done on Handycam, okay? You know, backyard boogie stuff, but it became valuable as Quincy blew up. People I wanted to see the home footage. Well, I got it, okay?
What a hood piece, what I was saying, the lack of resources, you know, hood piece, part of hood piece will be you making yourself a value to humanity, not being a person that just takes off the table and actually comes to the table and sits something down. So you can take something off, but you're replacing it with something. So somebody else can take it off. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we be peaceful with each other, y'all. That's how we gonna do it.
All right, y'all. We got some more feedback in there. 100% true. Sometimes you need to give it. I ain't mad, baby. I ain't mad. Brazil says the professionals and serious artists need, like nor want, yes men, cheer in honesty, appreciation, and respect. You're totally right. Maxine, get your shoes on, baby. Out there in Mississippi, straight out of Compton, by way of Mississippi. I ain't mad. I like messing with Maxine. Maxine called me with some advice the other day. I ain't mad at you, baby. I appreciate your input, your support. That's what I'm talking about. Alan Stevens says, that song reminds me of an old DJ Qwesscoast song. I believe it's on his first album. It's called DJ Qwesscoast Theme. It's banging. I don't know. I don't know. I thought about the DJ Qwesscoast song when I heard it. I know Quick is notorious for dropping instrumentals on his albums. I don't know if that was the Qwesscoast song, and it may have had a flavor to it. I'm not sure, but I don't know for sure. My man Wendell says, love the music and the freestyle.
Hey, we appreciate you, baby.
Okay. Yolanda James enjoying the show. Eddie Goodman. What? Eddie Goodman, he gave her the thumbs up. Oh, shit. Y'all,
Must have been good.
Facebook gonna shut us down. Eddie Goodman gave us a thumbs up. Eddie says, nice groove, but needs updated drum and production work. But he still gave it a thumbs up. Man, I thought you only had one button on your computer all this time. I'm not mad at you, Doc. My girl says, Brazil says, there you go. I told you something was missing. I ain't mad at you, baby.
Hey.
Now, Robert says, Cam should spit on this track, but you spit on it before he even said that. After he said that, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, you brought it to life.
I had to. I felt it. I was inspired. You know, the music could do that to you. If y'all don't know, music is scientifically wired to make us move and respond.
Most people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Most DJs don't understand that. Music is the most influential art form known to man. Okay? You can look at the picture won't make you mad. Okay? It make you feel a way, but it won't make you react. Music will make you react.
It's gonna make you move. It's frequency response, right?
I learned something when I had my club at Inglewood, the Current Affair.
Mm.
You cannot play gangster rap class 115.
Because they won't leave.
They won't leave, and they may want to fight.
I feel
okay, because what happens at 115? Here you go. 115 is last call. 115 to 130, everybody trying to get their last shot of Hennessy.
Yeah.
If you still playing gangster rap, folks just got a fresh dose of Hennessy at 130. They got to go out, leave the club at 130, 135. They're gonna either in the park, they're gonna fight, or they ain't gonna want to leave. One of the two. Trust me. I've conducted this experiment, and I know the results. Now,
okay,
when you take that same scenario and you play I got to go back in my music catalog. When I play a song like "I'm Everyday People," it lifts them up and they dance right at the goddamn club. Never fails.
Right.
Never fails. It's just the whole vibe. When you play something like I'm talking about the '90s now or the early 2000s, when I would play 50 Cent or especially Dog Pound, What Would You Do? And that real aggressive.
Yeah.
Back fast. Man, it's finna Hennessy and that song, it's finna go down in the parking lot, okay? They ain't going home. They finna act a fool, okay? Real talk.
Classic.
Okay?
Yeah, no, I feel you. It sucks because in the young club right now, we don't have remember how you might have a whole hour of slow jams and like R&B kind of like vibe, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh man,
it's tough. I mean, it's tough. The R&B thing is a tough conversation anyway.
Nobody first of all, who dances anymore? I need to know this.
Oh, we dancing. They dancing for sure.
What's the latest dance?
The latest dance. What's the latest dance, Amir? What's it called? The row? The whoa.
The whoa.
The whoa.
I ain't never heard it before in my life.
I mean, that's how I stay. That's why I say it's a young man sport.
Right,
I stay in it because
right.
of my kid and my little cousins and stuff like that. They put me up on it. It's 10 songs that got dances to them right now.
Well, man,
That's one thing that YG and them was on before they left the jerk movement.
Okay.
The jerk movement was about dance.
Okay.
It was about bringing the fun back to the party. They was tired of people, you know, leaving, fighting and shooting. And we talking about gangsters, you know. We still want to have a good time. We still want to dance and enjoy life. So, you know, I think the dance will never leave hip hop. It's always going to be something, you know. The Cupid Shuffle is just as big as it was when it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People making new slides and new steps, and the biker shuffle
ain't going nowhere.
Ain't never going nowhere, yo. Young, old, it don't matter, you know. So
right.
I love that.
I'm trying to download some songs right quick. Somebody just sent to me right quick.
Hey,
I'm still getting music, folks. I'm still getting music, and see, that's the beauty of technology right here. You know, I can get music right now while I'm talking to you, stalling right now. Open up the file, download the song before and have it on my file in just a matter of seconds, folks. So, I mean, I had a show in Compton for years live, and it wasn't this technologically advanced. It was a live show. I couldn't play music, but it gave me the bug of doing live music. Talk to him right quick. What you see over there?
I'm just looking at them laugh and stuff. You know, it's cool.
They still clowning?
Yeah, they clowning over there.
Oh, they having a good time. Man, we do this every week, and you know, it's therapeutic for my ass because I miss my club a little bit, but not a whole lot. Right. And you know, I sometimes I just like doing stuff that's different. That's all. Now,
I feel it.
I got a boy. He's on the line right now. I've been on him for a while. Oh, and you got the sound good tonight. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, Maxine, I appreciate you. I know you're down there in Mississippi barefoot, but where's Eddie Goodman's butt at?
She said twerking is not dancing. What not twerking ain't dancing?
Here we go. Talk to her.
Twerking come from Africa.
I'm still doing the nasty. Oh shit. I do. I'm still doing the nasty. That's Maxine country ass down in Mississippi, barefoot with mud in her toes. Anyway, that's my girl out of Compton. She went to Compton High School, moved to Mississippi, and she still could pack a house right here in Compton from Mississippi, man.
Hello.
That's technology. Fair, seriously. Maxine does the reunions for Compton High School.
Nice.
She's in Mississippi.
Okay.
Booking rooms, flyers, the whole 9 yards. She had my club last year. It was the year, either last year or before last, and it was packed. And nobody danced now one step. Didn't have to. They waited till the next day to dance. Okay.
Oh wow.
And she did all that from her living room down in Mississippi.
Wait, go back up. You said twerking derived from West Side. Come on, I know my stuff.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
Now that brother right there, that's Professor Timothy Conley.
So I know that. I'm glad. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
He is an intellectual. Therefore, he knows. He has done the research and wrote the thesis, the whole 9 yards on all things old school hip hop and where it came from, the whole evolution of where we are today. Okay.
I love it. We just got to embrace it, you know.
Okay. Production is on point. Tonight sounds good and clear. Oh man, I'm so happy about that, dude, because that was a pain in the butt. And I kept getting all them phone calls and they texted me, man, you sound like you're underwater. Anyway,
I'm glad I came on this night.
You know what, dude? I got to say this. I got to say this to y'all right quick. You need that. I tell people all the time, well, how did you become successful? You just got to do it, man.
Yeah, you got to do it.
You can't talk about it. You got to do it. And one day I told my people I'm gonna do a live show on Facebook Live, a music show. What we gonna do? We're gonna do it on Tuesday. That was Saturday. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That's how I roll. Okay.
Right.
Now all the equipment I got right here, I've had it forever because I've done shows before, but I just didn't take the time to really put something into it. And now I'm getting a response from it, and I see other things coming from this. So it makes me want to do it right. Okay. And that's the whole thing about music. Now Brazil, you got to watch Brazil. Brazil been she worked for everybody in the game, so she's a professional. So she got a real opinion. Let's go back to Maxine. Eddie says my system sounds better. Oh man, of all people, man, that really touches me because you be on my head about the sound.
Hey.
Oh, he's the main one. Oh man, thank you in the clothes to play underwater.
That's a real friend right there.
Okay, you know? He ain't no cheerleader. He's a supporter. It's a difference. He ain't no cheerleader. He'll tell me, man, that stuff sounds bad, dude. You need to get that fixed. Africans can do it in an entertaining, interesting manner. Part of the heritage. Americans do it to sell ass and pay rent.
You been to come from Africa.
Girl, you wrong. You wrong.
Long time ago. You heard
that
Bernie
was
Mac.
Brazil.
Remember what Bernie Mac said?
Maxine says, I got all this Walmart and is waving at strangers, like I know them. These backwoods come in with the music. Okay, I ain't mad with you, baby. I ain't mad at you. All right, folks, we got a couple songs here. I got one from my boy out of Lancaster, or Palmdale. My boy, I call him Uncle Vic. Another underrated producer.
Nice.
His wife is a hell of a singer. And I think this is one of her songs. It's called Island Girl. Uncle Vic, here we go, Doc. We're going to drop Island Girl right quick.
vibe. You and I on a deserted island tonight. So forget all your fears. I can make them all disappear. I don't care if it sounds weird. Let's go crazy and swing chandeliers tonight. Let's take what's wrong, make it right. We only know what's to see. It's gonna make believe in reality. I think from this night, how it's like these, like finding you. I wanna see all your body. I wanna see all your body. Because it creates the fire. It's hot. It into my heart. Don't give it a second thought. Cause it's gonna be alright. What you gave won't fly. So take the stake the pain. I'll walk you the private out the extra mark. Don't hesitate. It will all you take it high. Let's take it from make it right. What's to be? It's gonna make believe into reality. I think from this how I feel like finding you.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what that was called. That was Island Girl. But my boy, I call him Uncle Vic. What's up, Doc? You out there? Where my feedback at? Where my feedback, folks? I lost my, them. People get back over here.
Sound like we went back in the bathroom underwater, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love what you're doing, Godfather. Thank you, Doc. I need to cut it out, cut my nails. She said something. I gotta refresh this thing right quick here. Where'd it go? I'm getting some thumbs up, but I gotta get back to where I was so I can get to where I need to be. And okay.
There we go.
Cemento sounds like it was recorded underwater. Nice groove though. Okay. Interest in Cemento. Now Cemento is son of Etta James.
Oh wow.
Son of Etta James. He's a bass player, musician, the producer. Whole family is musically inclined. They like the Jacksons damn there.
Come on.
I ain't mad at him. Maxine over there got the clown on. I don't know what she laughing at.
No, I agree with Cemento though. It just the mix sounded kind of muddy, you know.
Okay.
But
I think that
it was a good group.
you don't think that was no effect in that?
Yeah, I didn't like the effect.
Okay. I sound like an effect that he was trying to do like a phase or something. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. What what's up, Pat Early? How you doing, baby? Hey now, say Pat.
What up, Pat?
We are live right here at Zotown Studios, y'all. Check it out, y'all. I gotta keep plugging this right here. January 18th, Dollar High Center in Compton from 5 till 10. We are having the second annual Unsung award show for the Unsung Heroes of West Coast Hip Hop. Excuse me. Oh, man, that sandwich is good. Anyway, Unsung Heroes of West Coast Hip Hop, folks. Our person that's this year that's getting Lifetime Achievement Award is my man Kelvin Anderson from VIP Records.
Hey.
A triple OG in the game, folks. Triple OG.
Absolutely.
The person who is the awardee for this year, gone but not forgotten, Steve Yano from the Rhodium Swap Meet.
Wow.
He passed a few years ago, and he and I had so much history together because I was a customer before I knew him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he met me And he became a customer of mine buying my bootlegs. I used to make bootleg 12 inches called Scratch Party, Z-Rocks, all them underground mixes.
Wow.
All that was my stuff. And I hooked up with him, and he wanted to buy him. And I thought he was a Fed because I was scared as hell. Because I ain't never seen an Asian cat before buying no black records. I'm like, oh, y'all ain't getting me like that. I ain't going out like no sucker. Anyway, he turned out to be a very influential force in the industry. He ran the swap meet at the Rhodium swap meet, and there's a documentary on him right now.
Wow.
Done by another DJ, Tony A. And it's called a Documixery.
Okay.
Rhodium Documixery, y'all. 3 hours long. It's available on documixery.com. I got us plug that because I'm all in it. Steve was in it. It's all about Steve and what he helped do in West Coast hip hop. And you know, I'm the Godfather, but there's a whole lot of players in this game, y'all, that played along with that. I tell them the West Coast hip hop game was like a 48 track recording. Everybody got their track. Everybody got their lane. Okay, I got one lane. All I know is my lane. But sometimes them lanes intersect from time to time because the players intersect. Me and Kelvin go back before I made my first record. I brought Steve into the hip hop family through my bootlegs. That's how he got with Dre and Easy. So all of us old dudes, players back in the day, was making things happen in different ways, and we also looked out for the next generation. Because if it wasn't for Kelvin, Kelvin was the first person that bought Jinx a 1200.
Wow.
Okay.
Talk about it.
He bought Jinx his first 1200. Him and Warren G and Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg back there at VIP Records doing beats. Okay. Kids don't have $2,200 for a drum machine. Okay. And that's something people don't understand. Back then, to get into the game, just to get a 1200, you need $2,200 for the drum machine. Okay, you ain't recorded, you ain't went to the studio and done nothing yet. Okay, it wasn't like it is right now. It wasn't like you can just go to get a laptop, blah blah blah. You had to buy hardware, and to build a studio cost you $50,000. Ask me how I know. Okay. Anyway, folks, we are live. Victor sounds like it was underwater. The sounds are coming out like that. See, Victor sounds like it's coming underwater. The sound not coming out right. Okay, right sounds. It's like underwater. Okay, that's the brother. That's Vic. Okay. Who else I saw? Mona. What's up, Mona? Scott, how you doing, darling?
Hey,
I see my boy Keith looking around. Keith, you to give me a call, man. Or hit me inbox me. Okay. Victor, the producer, says, sure it's not to mix the sound, make it sound that way, but thanks for giving me the shot. No problem, Vic. Much love, Doc. Always.
No question, bro. Shouts out to you and your wife.
Wendell says, also, Kent Harris passed this summer. He had a store in Target Records in Redondo rodeo swap meet. Yeah, like I knew Kent. I sold Kent Harris tons of records. Oh my God. Man. I mean, the guys who, when hip hop first made its debut in the West Coast, nobody really believed hip hop was going to stick around.
That's a fact.
Okay. Disco had just came and gone, and they figured hip hop was going to die the same death that the disco did. So we tried to introduce hip hop to the music establishment, but nobody checking for it. Okay. Well, nobody's giving us a shot, but Cletus Anderson and VIP. VIP Records was a major chain back then in the hood. All the brothers owned VIP. Kelvin ran Long Beach, and Cletus ran LA, and the other brother, I forgot his name, I can't think of it right now. He had a store in LA. So if you got in the VIP, you had hood distribution.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And that would get
you
some
money. Inglewood too, I believe.
Inglewood, right. Inglewood on Crenshaw and Imperial. And that was Casper and my man Evans. Okay, so all these guys, there was a whole nother regime prior. This was before N.W.A. We're talking about 79, 80. Okay, this was on the early game when hip hop was basically Curtis Blow and Sugar Hill Gang. Okay, so when I came in with the bootlegs, that was some unheard of stuff. A multi-track mix. You got multiple songs going at the same time in syncopation. That was unheard of. Dre and Yella was doing that for me, but I had the distribution network through all the stores. So I'm just saying, I know these guys, okay? Nobody, there's, only reason why people know me is because of Dr. Dre and Cube, okay, and being on these documentaries. But I know these guys that did their thing. I know guys like you that's doing their thing. So that's what the award show is all about. Showing some love for those who've done it and those that are doing it and trying to and taking it to the next level. You, like you said, you in the middle.
Yeah, I appreciate you for even considering me an honoree because it's just a I don't do this for recognition. I just get out.
You do it for the love, and that's what makes you do it so good. Okay,
that's a fact.
And that's the part that people think because you do it for love, you're supposed to do it for free. No. Okay, and you do it because you do it for love. You shouldn't be showing appreciation. That DJ ain't nothing. Bull. That's bull. Okay.
You try it.
You control the soundtrack for whatever event you at. That's,
me and my brother Mal Ski, we call it scoring live events.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Just like you score a movie for feeling, it makes it dramatic, or it makes it suspenseful, or it makes it a love scene. We score live events and bring you whatever feeling that you want to bring.
Whatever
to that event.
All right, folks, we got some more music coming your way. We got a song called Compton Rock.
Okay, let's go.
It's called from the album, from the group must be called Concrete Soul. That's what I'm seeing. Compton Rock, y'all. Concrete Soul. Here we go. I think this is Standing Guitar Man, y'all.
This definitely sound like a he should be placing these in movies, you know.
Yeah.
Commercials or something, you know.
That's the loading the gun scene right there, music. Yeah.
Yeah. It sound like an action movie.
Right.
I see leather vests and and biker gangs and shit.
Right. All right, y'all. That was called Compton Rock, and it was done by Concrete Soul. But I think that was Standing Guitar Man. I think that might have been off the Standing Guitar Man album. I'm not sure. Anyway, folks, where y'all at over there? Where y'all at? I lost y'all for a minute. The line that went crazy. Let me go back to the thing. Here we go. Oh shoot! I got to my boy. Here we go. All right. Like the name of the group. I ain't mad at you. Intro sound like Prince, Darling, Nikki, and Parliament. Smooth R&B. All right, Daryl. Much love. Brazil. Daryl. Who else we got in there? We got Champagne Williams in the house. Yeah, folks. and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I will not limit myself to one genre of music, because music is needed for various soundtracks, for various situations.
Yes.
Like you said, that's a great song for a movie. And what I found out is, in the movie business, here goes some game, y'all. In the movie business,
okay,
minimum wage for licensing the song is like $5,000 minimum wage.
I need that.
Okay, minimum wage for licensing the song is $5,000. Okay, so and they consider that a cheap license. Okay, man, I need a good song, but I ain't got but $5,000. Let me look at my catalog. Okay,
there you go. I got something for you. Like the head, here it go.
Hey, like the head, here it go. So once you understand this game, and there's a lot of players that play this game at a higher level, but if I can deliver you, or somebody can tell you, hey man, I got $5,000 for you, that's like getting an income tax check in the middle of the week, middle of the year. Okay.
Yeah, Jack.
Okay. So I've been fortunate enough. I do a lot of these deals for myself, not a lot of them, but I do deals like this for myself. Okay. Not as many as I would like to do, but my situation is a little different, because I have music of a certain era. The 80s is my generation. So now that they're doing movies for the 80s product, shit, Surgery, Juice.
You a hot tamale.
I'm a hot tamale. I was watching Snowfall.
Oh, that's all you. Come on,
man. They had Egypt in there, man. They was pop locking the Egypt on Snowfall.
Yeah,
no question. So when you see that right there, I talked to the brother that's the music supervisor for Snowfall. You know, I need some surgery next year, right? They going next year. They'll be in 85. I'm good to go.
Perfect. I was born in 85. Let me just let y'all know. Hello.
I got a pair of shoes older than this, brother. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the line for a minute. Robert Thomas says, dope. The beat was dope. Much love, Robert. Appreciate it, folks. Appreciate it. All right, folks. You're live with Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. We do this every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. right here, live from Zotown Studios. I have various guests from the industry sit on my left side tonight. My guest is the homie, the recipient of a 2020 Unsung Hero of West Coast Hip Hop Award, none other than DJ Qwesscoast.
What's up?
How long you been spinning, DJ Qwess?
I got my first pair of turntables in 95. I was 10 years old, like my daughter. She's DJing now too.
What?
Yeah.
DJ. What's the DJ name?
That's DJ AJ.
DJ AJ. Okay.
Yeah, DJ AJ, and it's not just the initials. It's AYEJAYE.
Okay.
You know, that was her thing. She created that too. So, 95 got my tables. I started really contracting by 99, 2000, and I ain't looked back since.
Okay. DJing has gotten me everything I own.
Facts.
Everything I've ever bought in the past 40 years I got through DJing, or DJing got me in the nightclub. So it's the same thing. It all comes from DJing. Okay. And I was the first DJ, especially on the West Coast, to have a residency in his own club. Okay. That's another claim to fame as a DJ. And I didn't think about that until recently. You know, at 21, I had my own nightclub.
21?
22, actually. I turned 22 the week after I opened the nightclub up.
Wow.
I turned 20. I cut the deal when I was 21. 22nd, my birthday is on the 16th. 22nd, I had opened the nightclub up.
That's phenomenal.
Stayed there for 40 years.
22-year-olds don't open up nightclubs.
No. No, they don't do that, man. And if they do, they don't stay open that long. Okay.
I mean, you one of a kind, though, Lonzo.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that.
No question.
I got a song I want to play for you.
Right.
We had on last week's show.
Okay.
It got a lot of good reviews. I want to hear what you think about this from a DJ perspective. Okay, make sure we got the volume up. What they saying over there?
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
That's a classic right there.
That ain't it.
I'm about to say, hold on now.
Here you go. It's called Alaliggy.
Mysterious. You don't know what's up with the Alaliggy. What? Watch this.
You are now listening to Stormakers Global, my love.
Alaliggy, watch a nigga diggy. All the way to Fiji, cause the ladies there, they dig me. Your girl a tata, with them big
single touching us. She work it and twerk it for me. She got me back out. It's what I call a stinger. Banging them with the finger. I blaze them up and out for one linger. Used to rhyme a drama with the baby mama. Maybe I'm a baby first one like a mama. Looking out like Osama. Proposing like a comma. Inflicting, you conflicting is traumatizing. Foot on the gas. Circle stairs. Check this at the middle. I'm from the devil. From the beat. And roll with my pockets at it. Nicky. Not just like Papa Nicky. I'm blowing up my nigga. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now I want to get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now I just get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now I just get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now I just get us out. Like I'm a magician. I was on exhibition. I always put my mixing and I'm going on my mission. And I won't see me stumble. Swag till Dumbo. Under my phone, the music gets up like Dumbo. Then let me mediate. The party celebrate. The party elevate. They celebrate. Yeah, get it right. I'm a bully on the mic. And I won't hesitate to whip a nigga out in a fight. Just bitch, peace out. Oh, yeah. Let me reiterate. Energy I generate. Niggas like the center. Obliterate. You know my molecule. Picking up all of you. Picking up all of you. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now that just face me, get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now that just face me, get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now that just face me, get us out. I like Nicky. They say that I'm so crazy. They say that I'm so lazy. But now that just face me, get us out. The party lit, what you do, I never quit. I keep the party lit, what you do, I never quit. I keep the party lit, what you do, I never quit. Keep the party lit, what you do, I never quit. I keep the party lit, what you do, I never quit. I keep the party lit, what you do, I never quit.
That's Anna Liggy, Mysterious X, and Whose Window. You heard it first on the Wednesday and the Tuesday night new music webinar, y'all. Talk to me, Doc. Talk to me.
I think it's cool, man. It's creative. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but that's not important.
It ain't important.
It sound good. You know, the beat was nice little 808s, and it's different. You know, it's different. I like the idea that he was being creative with his voice. He was being creative with how he approached the microphone with his lyrics and everything. If I had I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you like this. It's kind of like a warm-up song.
Okay.
I would warm the club up with it.
Okay.
I don't know if he made it to like it's not a hit, you know, but I think it's a good record though, you know.
All right. Let me see what we got over here. What's up, Tangy? Africa needs this Lonzo. Other way?
No.
Okay.
No. The way you were going.
All right, because we lost some people for a minute.
All right, go back down now.
Okay.
So Brazil, she the one that started it.
Okay, Brazil. It needed updated everything, including the acid that was on it.
Recorded
it. Africa needs this Lonzo. What Africa need? Daryl, talk to me. I'll take it to my folks to the motherland. I ain't mad at you. Tangy in the house. Boss man handled his business. All right. Brazil, I can't with this one. I don't do acid. Okay. Rory, what's up? Rory in the house. Just wanted to have fun, but the music needed a lot of work. Some more than others, but I'll give them all an E for effort. I take that, baby. World music is way more advanced. World music is way more advanced. Won't make it.
It's definitely not a world music track. I mean, it's a hip hop record. He was being creative. I give him an E.
Oh, this platform, okay.
Yeah, I give him an A for effort for the creativity. He was in his own originality. I just don't know if the curl quite hooked. I don't know if it was curling yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. That's what I'm.
It reminded me of an E40 song. What was that? damn, I can't think of it. I had it.
I do see where you're going with the difference of it's
Right.
not like traditional. Like he sounds like
right.
he's doing his own thing,
Right.
which is good.
Great.
Enunciation is everything.
Okay.
I don't remember anything from the song.
Okay. Hey, DJ speaking. Okay. I'm not mad at you. Okay. He said good song, but I can't remember nothing from this. And and all the only thing I remember is Alaligi. Okay. And I tell guys that they write songs, you got to write something somebody else can sing besides you.
Well, that's true. I mean, could you think about most of the world don't even speak English? So first of all, I've been to Japan and watched them sing lyric for lyric songs in English.
Right.
They know it, song lyric for lyric, line for line. And then after the song go off, they can't say hi to you. You know what I'm saying? In English. So they get it. You got to keep it simple, stupid. Okay. And you have to have words that phrases that people can remember really easy. That's really important.
Yeah. Okay. Now you know what? I just thought about something.
Talk to me.
I remember we had a conversation. And I think it was you when Mustard was playing someplace and they played My Nigga. Mm-hmm. And I think it was you told me that you felt for the first time you felt a little uncomfortable with 5,000 white people hollering about My Nigga.
Oh yeah, we was in I remember I was watching
Set it up, okay?
I was watching Mustard. He was doing a show live at the Red Rocks, a phenomenal venue. If you've never been to Red Rocks in Colorado, you need that in your life. It's an all outdoor venue. The stage is at the bottom and the seats go up like Hollywood Bowl. And DJ Mustard was there. He was opening up, I think, for Skrillex.
Okay.
So this is a huge white people crowd, everybody in the crowd. He's playing all his hits. And then he goes into My Nigga. And it's a big record. Like the energy, this is how you know the sound frequency. If it work, it work. I don't care. It's gonna make you move. It's gonna hit you. So it's important that you put something in there that all of humanity can appreciate, or that you're not gonna feel bad about later, because it's such a controversial word. Some people say we need to throw it away. Some people say it's slang now. We've taken it and reinvigorated the word and created a new definition. But I was like, oh my goodness, all of these white people, what are they about to do?
Right.
What the hell is they? And sure enough, as soon as that record came on, everybody was just like, My nigga. And I was just like, wow, okay, my nigga. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Because great record, kudos to Mustard, but that's the keep it simple, stupid thing. The KISS. KISS, keep it simple, stupid, right? Because the song is so simple, anybody can remember it after one time of hearing it.
Right.
So it was well written. The word that they chose, so controversial that it's a toss up, because now what do we do on the grand stage? Because hip hop is not just black people music no more.
Right. I tell this story a lot, man. And okay, I'm gonna get to it in just a second.
You go ahead.
I tell this story a lot because I had debates with various artists, young guys, who said the same thing. We reclaimed the word. We're gonna give it a
never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. I like that.
Okay, now. That's nigga, okay? N-I-G-G-A.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when they put that ER on it,
it changes the difference.
It changes everything.
It does.
And I've tried to justify this in my own mind. And when America is the only country I know of that have one word have two different meanings.
Or three or four.
Three or four meanings, okay?
It's a bastard language,
okay.
We're stealing from all these other languages.
Right. So if the N-I-G-G-A is one thing.
That's not English. That's Ebonics.
Okay.
That's our patois.
So if that is our Ebonic way of using it as a term of endearment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then the N-I-G-G-E-R is the negative word, derogatory word used for black folks. Okay,
for sure.
now
I mean, we even called ourselves Negro, you know, for a long time, you know.
right, but I think the one thing that the generational use of the word is that it was rare for us to use it in public. Us, my generation, we used it amongst ourselves.
The word nigga, you
right,
saying?
but not in front of white people.
So even the NIGGA, all white folks don't call us niggers. They
No.
say that you goddamn nigga boy right there, you know. It's still the NIGGA, you know.
Yeah,
it's still there. So I do understand the difference, because when you put the ER on, that's basically saying that's a white person telling me
I ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? But when I call you, I'm like, what's up, my nigga? You know, it's a different feel. Now, it's hard to separate that from a generation who, when they heard that word, that meant war. That meant disrespect.
Right.
And you had to take it. I'm watching The Godfathers of Harlem right now, and I remember it was a scene in there where he's sitting amongst the five families of Bumpy Johnson. He's sitting amongst the five families, and they go after him, and they beefing, they going back and forth, and it was like, this nigga da 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 da, and he had to sit there and take it. You know, today it's different in the sense of, I don't know too many young folks that's gonna sit there and just have to take it, you know. And it's not to say that anything is better or worse. It's just now that you guys and our ancestors had to endure so much. I understand both sides of the conversation, why we would want to get rid of the word,
right?
You know, and I can understand on our side how we taken the word and empowered it, give it a new meaning and definition, and took it back from white America, and white America can't do nothing about it. You know, it's a tough conversation. You know, it's hard because you got different generations with different experience. You know, like the younger generation. Imagine kids growing up not knowing what overt racism is, like just openly colored only, white only, and it's only esoteric. It's only like in the mind, or when you see somebody's disposition like a Donald Trump, just spewing hatred amongst people, you know. So we got different perspectives, and I think we're at a time right now in humanity. I could be crazy, I'm optimistic, but I think and I'm gonna go there.
Take it there. I'm waiting on you. Go ahead.
I think for the first time in my life, and I think we have a real conversation that what reparations could look like, and I think it starts and it's going to be built around cannabis.
Why do you figure that?
Well, because for the first time, the government has decided to say, you know, they've given us welfare, they've given us affirmative action, they've given us, you know, all kind of things. And the Africans in America are the only people on the planet who's went through some serious persecutions and Holocaust, and not had their day in court. So, in the cannabis industry, there's these two words that keep being recycled, and it's called social equity.
Social equity, okay.
And if you look up equity versus equality, we've been fighting for equality the whole time. We've been saying equal, separate but equal, or just equal. We want equality. Well, I don't know if we're gonna be equal. Men and women will never be equal. Women will always be greater, and equity is changing the conversation and the narrative to say, look, you're 6'5".
Okay.
I'm 5'5". The fence is 6 feet. You standing on a crate. I need 2 crates though. You don't even need a crate. You could get on your knees and still look over the fence.
Right. Give
me your crate. You know what I'm saying? And now we might not be the same height, but we get to see at the same sight line. Okay. So the equity piece in cannabis, in California is on it. Chicago is in the conversation, and it should be a national conversation that in this industry, that we have been disproportionately affected by the war on drugs in all of our communities across America for decades. We now have the government saying, no, the people who have been disproportionately affected and disadvantaged in these communities need proper access, and they need help to break the barriers of getting into the business of cannabis, because we still have people who are in jail from cannabis,
right.
And then we have $3 billion of legal money coming into the industry, people making the 2019 $3 billion legal cannabis industry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we still have people in jail. So the legislation is written and say, look, social equity. In Los Angeles, we have a social equity program where they say, look, they're not going to give out no retail dispensary licenses to anybody who is not a social equity applicant. Now, you can have an investor, you can have all kinds of things and whatnot, but it's our opportunity to get some ownership and equity in the industry that will not allow us a foot in the door otherwise. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And so here's the beginning of the conversation. What does this look like? Is this reparations? Is this our form of reparation? Because we have all kind of different forms. People want different forms. People just want to check. I think if you give people $20,000 in a few months, we broke again. You know, so education, access. We need business. We need access to property, to right. loans. Okay. All of these things. It's like I said, it's not just a one solution. Problem is very, 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 very complex. But social equity is a business model that does not just have to live in cannabis. It can live in the food industry. It can live in the cleaner industry. Right. You know what I'm saying? Any I got business. You feel me?
All right, folks. We are live with Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast hip hop, and my intelligent, outspoken, very conscious, very woke guest, Mr. DJ Qwesscoast. That's why I brought him on the show today, and I was so glad when he said he was available, because I know he got more to say. He got more conversation just about music. All right,
for sure, bro.
When I met this brother a few years ago in the record pool, he was always making something, you know, have something positive to say, and my boy Wendell say preach, okay.
Come on, man.
And my Professor Hackett, professor out at Cal State Northridge, says, I appreciate the dialogue. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
So yeah, we're doing this right here. I hear every race of young people call each other that word. Now, what do you think about that? You know, we took it and washed it up. Now everybody else want to use it too.
Nah, that's not available for everybody else. We should be able to use it. Like white folks don't call each other cracker. You know what I'm saying? They don't be like, hey, cracker, you cracker ass cracker. Black folks call it, you know what I'm saying? But that was our armor. That was our way to get back, right? But I do have an issue when white folks want to use the word. I still feel a little funny about it.
What about Mexicans?
Mexicans have a free pass with me. They can say it because Mexicans, there's more Africans speaking Spanish in the world than there are speaking English. So you got to unlearn what you thought you knew, because the Mexicans are not our enemies. Those are our brothers. They just speak Spanish. And the only issue between us is the language barrier that we have. And it's not from the Mexican side, it's from the American side, because our dumbass don't want to learn a second language.
Right.
It should be mandatory. You go outside of this country, bro, let me tell you, man, the mandatory minimum is 2 languages. Mandatory minimum. You go to any other country in the world, everybody speak English. And then they speak some native, and then they speak whatever. You go to Europe, they speak French, they speak 3-4 languages, normal, right. Regular, nothing special about it. In America, you speak 2 languages, they give you a raise. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so uncommon. You
right.
feel me?
Okay, folks, you're live with Qwesscoast. My boy got a lot to talk about, and he's well informed. What's up, Atrin? So yeah, folks, we got some. I was just notified on my computer. I got a couple new songs. Another artist submitted a couple of songs to us right quick.
I got another record in there too.
All right, well, come on in. All right, what we got? We got a song called Reset. Don't know who the artist is. We're gonna give it a shot. See what they're working with.
Let's go.
Fucking shit again, son. I don't know where the fuck this shit went wrong, but shit ain't right. That's for sure. Whatever happened, the nigga spitting the raw, undiluted, undisputed, hardest shit ever saw. Hardest shit you ever heard a nigga spit from the jaw. Rappers like a perfect diamond, now the shit got a flaw. Niggas used to spit the clever shit, leave them in awe. Now they snapping and clapping and it's stuck in my craw. Can't believe this what it's come to, it should be a law. We done let it get too far, now it's starting to gnaw at the game. It ain't the same, it's gotta change with the times, I know. But why the change gotta be with the rhyme and the flow? Ain't no concept no more, these niggas spitting records. All these niggas know about is rims and platinum diamond necklaces. There's only a few niggas that's really spitting. The other 90% of these niggas bullshit. I got some shit to say and I don't give a damn if you think I'm talking about you, cause I probably am. Let's start the game again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start the shit again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again and nigga, hit the reset. Let's start the game again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start the shit again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again and nigga, hit the reset. Now only know about whips and chains. I thought we tried to get away from the whips and chains. Every song on the radio is whips and chains. Like it ain't nothing else to talk about but whips and chains. It's a shame. I know it's niggas feeling the same, but fuck it. I be the one to throw the gas on the flame. And the radio seem to be in love with these lames. One after another, every song they playing sounding the same. Not all they fault, let's put some blame back on the lane. Non-rapping niggas that came polluting the game. And if they used to spit, now these motherfuckers sing. Someone tell me where it all went wrong with this rap thing. It's only a few niggas that's really spitting. The other 90% of these niggas bullshitting. I got some shit to say and I don't give a damn if you think I'm talking about you, cause I probably am. Let's start the game again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start the shit again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again and nigga, hit the reset. Let's start the game again, nigga, hit the reset. Let's start it all again.
All right, y'all, that was Reset by unknown artist. I don't have his name right here. We got to figure out a way to get people to label these songs a little bit better so I can give y'all props. Reset, what you think about that, man?
That music was not it. The beat was not it. I like what the brother was talking about.
I love what he was saying.
He was rapping. He can rap. You know,
he got good skills.
The story see, that's what I do like is the fact I understood what he was saying. It's so uncommon that artists, you know, stay on a subject matter or a topic or whatnot. But that beat was just not it. I was mortified by that beat.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Chat room, what you talking about over there? Professor Hackett says content is on point. I got that. Guess got a artist name is RZA. Robert Thomas, thanks for the info as Rizzy. My bad, Rizzy. All right. I love the message. The message is dope as hell.
Absolutely.
He need a little work on the production end of it.
For sure.
I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to keep it simple. Okay. He was trying to keep it real simple, which it was simple, but it was too simple. Okay. And I think that's probably what the issue might be with the production. There's not enough there, just the piano and the rim shot. Don't really do it no justice.
Simple is great.
Simple is good, but sometimes it can be too simple.
I'm not gonna lie, it just sounded like elementary production, like, you know,
beginners.
The sound that he actually used.
Okay.
You know, the dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
It just sounded like generic stuff. He needs some better sound.
Okay. Band in the Box.
What'd you call it?
Band in the Box.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Band in the Box. You know,
okay.
he needed a little sauce on it. He needed a little sauce just to make it musically appealing. It wasn't musically appealing to me, but I like the message, bro.
I love the message. I thought the message was very, very on point, as Professor Hackett pointed out just now. Rizzy got a very good flow.
Absolutely.
He's very articulate.
Yeah.
I like what he had to say. I like the way he said it. He just needs somebody. He needs something in the back end to make it a little stronger. Okay.
That's right.
Hey, and you can't go wrong with that. I mean, that right there that's some platinum advice, and from a platinum artist. Shoot. I got something else that came in 17 days. What is this? Let's see what we got.
See what that is.
I never knew. I never knew pain until today. Till you moved away, too far away. We've been living so close, but so far away. You worlds away, just so far away, baby. It's been 17 days. 17 days to pace. Why you changed the game? It's been 17 days to play. Just don't give me a say that it ain't the same. Baby, can you stay? Start today. Been 17 days. It's been 17. It's been 17 days. It's been 17. 17 days. It's been 17. It's been 17 days. It's been 17. Breaking up the love, my religion, so I believe in forgiveness. Monday to Saturday, 'cause Sunday is too far away. Confession is today. That refuse today. That refuse for long. Can you look my way? 'Cause you are what I needed. So many nights, honey, I'm still alive. When it's on tonight, it's been 17 days.
All right, y'all. 17 days. 17 days. I see we got some new guests that's dropped in. What's up? What's up, Miss Mary Witherspoon Monday? You live with Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast Hip Hop. We are right here live at Zotown Studios with my man DJ Qwesscoast. Hey, folks, don't forget y'all, January 18th, Dollar High Center in Compton, y'all. Second annual Unsung Heroes of West Coast Hip Hop Award Show. We got Joe Jones getting an award, Ravian Prince, DJ Quick, all these folks on all my list to pass out awards and show some love to. Because I don't think they get enough recognition. I think DJ Quick is probably one of the most underrated DJs, producers from the West Coast.
He always said that too, and it's true. I mean, Quick is one of the dopest. Quick music didn't always need to be on the radio to be a thing in the party. Like it's certain records with Quick that can't be played on the radio, but you don't want to miss at the party.
I told Quick to his face on a couple of occasions, some of your music is too good for hip hop. Okay, I know that may sound crazy, but some of his biggest hits were R&B records that Tony Cuddy did. Used to play that right now. Flow gonna get packed.
I play that all the time.
Play it. I do too. It's on my get them off their ass playlist. Okay, the dog song he did with the Barge. Okay,
yeah,
great song. Okay, of course Sugar Free, all that. But again, you can't play it everywhere.
Well, you know that's really good for hip hop. There's club music, and that's the difference. Some people make music. I'm gonna make this club record, but they really want it on the radio. You know,
right?
And they just we don't know where we placing records, and it's so important that you understand to make music, and you can make music for certain moods and certain feels or whatnot. You know?
All right, we got a few more minutes left in the show today, folks. I'm glad y'all all tuned in with me. Craig, what's up, Doc? Happy belated birthday. I saw you had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, last week, whatever. So my man from Skateland, the owner of Skateland, is tuned in for us for a while. Craig Straight said it's church music. No, Daryl Straight said it is church music. Oh, she's trying for that. For that's all right.
Yeah,
okay.
For that aside, he was
okay.
Like, he's like, is this church music?
Yeah, okay.
No,
yeah, I saw that question mark. Is this? Yeah, I don't know. I think it might have been a rehab song. I don't know.
It was, you know, R&B is spacey. I think she can win with that. You know, like I think it was a good record. I don't know what she was saying. There it goes again. You know, you gotta have a phrase. This is my brother.
The phrase that pays.
Yeah, it's my brother. Lance Dobson always say 1,500 to none. You gotta have a phrase that plays. You gotta have melody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got those things, keep it simple, and you can win.
You can win.
So I didn't. The music was cool. I heard her singing. I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Nah.
That's so important. I want to remember something. I want you to get into my record though. My next record is called Hands Up High.
I got it already?
Yeah, you got it already.
It
might be on there as Arrived Master, but
oh, okay. I think I just saw that. Hold on, no. What's it called? Arrived Matt. Okay, you got that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we called it out the studio. But the song is called it's DJ Qwesscoast and my brother N.W.A Pizzle, and it's called Hands Up High.
Here you go.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
Unreleased is coming 2020 though, right here. DJ Qwesscoast, N.W.A Pizzle. Get your hands up. Let's go.
More lessons and more lessons. Ain't no stressing, ain't no question. I've been tested and been vetted and been repping my whole section. I gotta get it. Only way that I can spit it. Call it karma's intervention. It's the way that I've been living.
And I've been off the clock. Think out the box when I sweep out the comp. You can bring out the mop. I can't stop, so I'm going in. Finally made it to the top, from the bottom to the top again. So ain't no reason that I'm not gonna win. Staying loyal to these skills with my hands like a boxing fan. Call me champ from the city of the champions. Now, let me see you with them hands again. Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
24/7, 3650. Do it for my family, but my friends coming with me. Always down to get it, gotta hustle for the winnings. Cali boy fresh, Steph Curry with the shimmy.
Player and the coach, with games since way before. I got so many antidotes. We on the questions, pick your coach.
Just pick your coach.
Pick your coach.
Know my squad be doing the most.
It ain't my fault that we been told.
Know my folks, we getting that dough.
We getting that dough, getting that dough.
We still woke up the night before. Ain't no joke if I get too broke. I'm too clutch like a 2-4 cold.
A Harlem Globe from show to show, around the globe. We dipped and go.
We dipped and go from show to show, around the globe like Harlem Globe.
All right, y'all.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
Gotta get this work, I don't waste no time, I be on my grind. Might be a little late, but I'm right on time, yes, I have arrived. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high. If you feeling like a winner, then put your hands up high.
All right, y'all.
Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, Jack.
I like it myself. I like the horns in the background. The horns add a different kind of flavor to it. You don't hear horns no more. Okay, on no hip hop song do you hear horns, and I like the beat, and it's simple. It's like you said, keep it real, keep it simple, stupid. It's the KISS theory in full effect. You talked about it, you did it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Now, what do the
people say? What do people say?
Daryl says it's entertaining. Wendell reminds me of a Luda track. I can see that.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cedric said that's head bobbing music.
Okay.
And that's all we got so far, but they ain't through yet. Wendell says remind me of a Luda track. Okay, yeah.
I appreciate it.
Who was Ty Knox?
Ty Knox?
Ty Knox.
I'm not sure.
Wendell mentions Ty. Oh, he mentions a group, somebody by the name of Ty Knox.
I'm not familiar.
All right, folks. Well, that's all the songs we got for today. We got about 5 minutes left. Tell me what you got going on, man.
Oh, man. It's a whole lot going on. January 18th, I will be at the Unsung Hero of West Coast Hip Hop Awards. I've been blessed to be honored as the male DJ of the year. So I'm thankful to Lyrical Revolution and Isaac Galvin of the Compton City Council, and everybody that's going to be supporting that event. Also that day, I'm gonna be producing a stage for the city of Inglewood.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm outside of me being a DJ, a producer, artist. I produce large scale events. So like I produced the West Adams Block Party. We bring out 5,000 to 10,000 people for the last 3 years on West Adams between Hauser and Redondo. And I also produced the Mid City Art and Music Festival in front of the Ebony Repertoire Theater, which was the Nate Holden Theater. And I also helped curate the Obama Festival right in the heart of the jungles, which was like, that was a moment.
I remember that.
We put up a stage.
Right.
He had Sheila E., Stevie Wonder come out, Battle Cat. I had Battle
Just
Cat,
one, two.
Corrupt, and Baby S.
Okay.
All perform. They record together. And then, I mean, who else showed up? BJ the Chicago Kid. We had Alex Isley. So I helped curate that. And that was in the heart of the jungle. So that was special because I used to live in the J's with my grandmother.
Right.
And I never thought that we would have a concert. We brought out 10,000 people there too.
I couldn't get nowhere near that. I came out there to go to the show. You couldn't get nowhere near the park. I mean, the venue. You had the park down there on Crenshaw and hike up. Okay.
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. I mean, we have to do it right because all of the dignitaries came out from all the cities and whatnot, and it was a beautiful thing, man. So for January 18th, I'm also going to be producing the stage for Martin Luther King Day festival that Inglewood is putting on.
Okay.
They have a parade that's going to go up Manchester and come back down Nutwood and end at Market Street. I'm producing the stage right there at Market Street and Nutwood.
Okay.
We got some really cool things in store. Some things I can't announce yet because we haven't really been public with it.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you in the near future about getting some lyrical revolution acts out there.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's what relationships is all about. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what relationships are all about. Making things happen. Hey, folks in the background, you see it. If you don't see it, if you haven't paid attention, that sign says Hood Peace. Coming to a hood near you if you allow it. Think about that.
Come on.
Hood Peace can stop. It ain't gonna stop it. It can slow down gentrification. Hood Peace can bring entertainment back to the community. Hood Peace can mean you don't have to live with your head on the swivel, looking around all the time. Think about it. Let's try something other than the gangster lifestyle that we've been living for the past 40 years.
What's more gangster than like taking care of your family?
Ain't nothing more gangster than that.
What's more gangster than like starting a business and it actually thriving in your community?
Man, look, check this out. I had one of my OG gangster boys on the show on my podcast, Chill from CMW. Oh, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I'm still a gangster. My gangster now is I'm teaching my kids how to eat without their elbows on their table, man. I'm taking care. I got a house out in the suburb. Yeah. I do this the man way, man. I'm a grown-ass man. That's my gangster now.
No, it's a fact. It's a true fact. Hood Peace. I always want to touch on this because you bring up gentrification. Gentrification is only a bad thing in the Black community where we're not included, when we're not involved, when we don't directly benefit from it. Gentrification is a bad thing when everybody else benefit from it and we don't. So it's important for us right now. Stop letting everybody else benefit from gentrifying our own neighborhoods. Let's gentrify our own shit. It's ours for a reason. Take care of it. Uplift it. Gentrification means to make better.
To make better.
So if somebody else makes your neighborhood better and they benefit from it, yeah, that's a problem. But if they make it better or you help make it better and you get in there with them and we make it better, gentrify your own neighborhood and be a part of the gentrification. Don't throw rocks at the train when it's coming through. Get on the train. Get in the room.
You know,
be a part of it.
You know what? We out of time, man. We can do this. I'm gonna start another show on Thursdays called Issues in the Hood.
Okay.
That's when we're going to talk about this gentrification and all the other stuff. I'm sitting right here, same place, different backdrop, okay? But that's why I built this studio, so I can do this kind of stuff, because people have to understand, you have to understand that it's more than what they sell you a lot of time. What they sell you is what they want you to buy, and what they want you to have.
It's always deeper than the surface, man.
Thank you.
I'm on my way to New York right now. I'm about to go to the blistering cold right now. I got to go DJ at the Barclays Center. We got a big title fight with Charlo. this weekend. So yeah, man, I'm always on the move, man. DJ Qwesscoast.
All right. Hey folks, we got a couple of quick shout outs. I mean, people want to make comments. You love competing with youngsters out here, and it's brutal, okay? Oh, I can say this. You competing with youngsters and it's brutal. Vicky Love says, very interesting segment tonight. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot. Something tonight. DJ Qwess is on point.
Thank you, baby.
Vicky Love, I need to be there next year. Oh, she's doing a little promo.
Oh, it's going down. It's going
Vicky is she's on the board of Lyrical Revolution, and she is a Aretha Franklin tribute artist.
Oh, okay.
If you like Aretha Franklin,
we love Aretha.
You love Vicky. Daryl Strake, we can lock Compton down and rebuild the city. Daryl, you're absolutely correct, y'all.
It's ours to do it.
It's
y'all.
ours.
Come on.
Okay.
We don't need nobody else to come and give us permission. Let's do it now.
Hood Peace is it was one of the ways we can make this happen, y'all. A lot of people leave the hood because of the violence in the hood. They sell out cheap, move to the Valley or Moreno Valley or Palmdale or whatever.
And they didn't even get all the equity that they thought they was gonna
right.
get.
They don't even take the time out to really get it. They're just trying to pack up and leave, and somebody else make all that money that your parents or you or the ones that all the equity that's there, and they live close to the freeways, close to the jobs. They're not moving here because it's hot. They moving here because they know it's the better place to be.
Come on now.
My neighborhood is between 5 freeways. I'm right by the 10, right by the 110, the 91, the 5, the 405, and 405 and
the
10.
105.
105 is all within 10 minutes of my house.
Come on.
Okay? Some 2 to 5. Anyway, folks, I had a little something before I got to be going. Anyway, folks, I really enjoyed this show. I hope we sounded better on the other end. Folks have told me we sound a lot better. Quest, man, much love to you, Doc.
Likewise,
have a safe
brother.
trip out to New York. I'm looking to see you hopefully before the event on the 18th of January. Once again, y'all, DJ Qwesscoast, DJ of the Year for the Lyrical Revolution Unsung Heroes of West Coast Hip Hop Award Show going down to Dollar High Center January 18th from 5 to 10. Co-sponsored by Isaac Galvan of the 2nd District of Compton, California, City Councilman. Much love to you. And we honoring Calvin Anderson, DJ Quick, Edwin Valks, Joe Jones, and Tracy Kendrick, okay, along with my girl Spark. And these players, you might not know their name, but I do, and I know what they did. Y'all need to come show some love for them, folks. Tickets available on Eventbrite.com. You can get the award show, or you can get the red carpet and the dinner, y'all. Yeah, we gonna feed you, and the caterer, I know she gonna throw down. All right. We ain't having what they call them. No, I ain't gonna clown. Anyway, folks, we out of here till next week. Peace.
Peace.